All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here, making sure. Nope, I'm not on mute. Here's your promo. Here's your shout out. Here's your reminder. And I hope I'm not stumbling onto the toes of Corey, the Raider, because he did have his show with Sister Soul Taker. I'm gonna look to see over on Facebook. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully there's no bleed over. Again, make sure you are heading on over see TNBC Family Worldwide uncensored with Corey the Raider. And what was uncensored was like last night on the Zoom meeting that we had. On the Zoom meeting that we had. I was allowed to be uncensored. Why? Because it's a Zoom meeting amongst family. So everybody was giving me, a little bit. I'm like, hey man, this is me talking when I don't have to worry about sending the tapes or the recording, I should say. See, that shows how old I am. Sending the tapes, sending the recording up to those that are in the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. And again, I think hopefully I'm not stepping on anybody on the Zodiac TV. Hopefully not. But we are going to be on again on my channel. We are on Northeast Streaming Sports, both on Facebook as well as YouTube. We are on the Zodiac TV channel. I'm going to get my Instagram tablet out. We're going to be doing Instagram tonight because I want to make sure that everybody knows about the show. It's the Sunday after the draft, and we all have our own opinions as to what we did, good, bad, or otherwise, and we'll talk about it. And watching the Phillies and the Mets. Now the Mets just put a run across, tied up 1-1, 2 outs in the top of the third, tied 1-1 between the Phillies and the Mets for first place in the National League East. Yeah, there's things to talk about. Whether it's football or baseball or the draft or, who watched the Kentucky Derby yesterday? I forgot it was on. Why? Because, we were all pretty much had the draft on our minds. And I always like watching it. But again, this is just your promo. Make sure you are ready in literally in 1 hour. Get on over. I will be pushing this again. It'll be on all of the websites pretty much. Pretty much everything I have. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you stop making errors? Stop making errors. Infuriating. There you go. 1 hour from now. Ask Captain Jack Show. Let's talk about that NFL draft, and hopefully we'll get the word out. Obviously, most of us are Raider fans. We're going to be talking Raiders, but if you have or are a fan of another team, come on in. We'll talk about your team. Now, granted, you're going to know more about your draft than I do if you're a non-Raiders fan. But I know enough, and I know that whether most people did well, and actually most teams did well. And I was just looking through a lot of the pundits, and I can't stand that. You can't grade a draft immediately afterwards. It takes you 3 years minimum. 3 years minimum to grade a draft. So we will do that. In fact, the draft that was immediately able to be graded now was the 2018 draft, which netted the Raiders Colton Miller at left tackle. And pretty much that's it. The two remaining vestiges of that draft were, or I should say the larger of those, were Arden Key and Hurst at defensive tackle, and we got rid of them last week. Brandon Parker's still on board. I don't know why. I think that experiment has turned out to be unadulteratedly awful. And Marcel Aitman, who was, I believe, the 7th-round pick, is still on board the team. He's bounced back and forth between the roster and the practice squad. But Marcel Aitman, a decent receiver. And that's it. So, again, 1 hour, head on over to the Captain Jack Rackham YouTube channel. All the Facebook channels, Northeast Streaming Sports, and on Zodiac TV. Get the word out. We'll see you in about an hour. Can't wait to have that show. Talking NFL draft amongst family. Have a great night. We'll see you in an hour. If you're not here, why aren't you?